Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails the second chapter. We are back in the tower, right at where we fought Blue Blank. I basically got Charizard up to level 80 with, of course, a pump fight. One is always enough, we don't want to grind too much. Because we did get the confirmation that the max level is 99 and it would be a waste if we get to 99 before even the end of the game, because that's all that wasted potential. So yes, let's get straight into it. We have a lot of people we still need to beat the crap out of. So it's still gonna be a couple episodes to get to the top of the building, but we're gonna get there. I think, hopefully, if I'm right, I think Direwolf would be the next, right? Well, technically, it's a disgusting slime thing. And we cannot avoid it. Alright. Let's get rid of the small fry. Yeah, I don't think there's a need to go after the big one first. I'm still too weak. Maybe we do need to keep her focused on her magical arts. Which is, of course, more than sufficient. No wind resistance, that's good, because I have an idea, because I see Sepith coming. And I keep telling myself, if you see something like that, make sure that you get the most out of it. And as far as I know, there could be one or two more. Aerial is really good to knocking the Sepith out of enemies. So that's what we're doing. Technically, when it does that, it should have hit Zin as well. I'm glad it didn't, but it would have been plausible. Yeah, there it goes.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Ah, look at that. Nice old Sepith. Alright. So, if it's basically like the first one, it should have like 3 of those parts. And of course a few chests in the middle. As you open the chest, a number of trapped screaming souls come swirling out. That's probably normal. I guess so. All the fainted spirits of the Oriole, all the people that died here when they switched over to the other dimension. All trapped in chests. Curio bomb. Looks like another open and shut case. Found tier all bomb. Sorry, better luck next time. Tiger heart. Ooh. I don't know why, but a git comes to mind when I hear something like that. The chest is empty. Your screams of disappointment resound off its wooden walls. Strength defense, prevent seal. Yeah, it's basically like the pro attacker equipment. It would prevent Zin from losing his ability to fight. There's nothing in the chest but spiders now. They all stare at you and clap. Bravo! Jormungandr? I saved some coin for you, but then was taken in a mugging. Alright. I'm not saying I'm an expert when it comes to puns, but this one, pretty bad. I applaud you, game. Ooh, Sepith. The chest is pleased that you have returned. You can be its friend. Its special awake friend. As tablet, you gaze into the empty black void of the chest and, for a fleeting moment, you feel very, very small. one side of me really wants to defeat the enemies, the other side of me says, well, let's save your strength and go past it. You've beaten them already once. You know you can take them, so there's no need to take them. Yeah, they'll be defeated before they can do anything, so no need for specialty arts.
Not done yet.
Yeah, and the plan for our next boss, whoever it is going to be, basically to just totally unload on them and make them feel sorry for ever doubting us. Alright, well, looks like we cannot beat you. Ah, I should have made a more confident choice and just attack it. I'm gonna take that. Really? With all my speed, I'm not allowed to go in there. Oh well. Ah, yes, I remember. Very strong defense. And then a normal hit will... Oh, he's still alive. That hit, like, dink! Just like you hit somebody on its noggin. Yeah, we definitely need to recover a bit after this. Yeah, you take care of him. And then the rest can go after the bug. Well, Zin, if you're gonna give me the criticals, you know we're gonna thank you for it. No, 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 don't die yet. Alright, this could be almost it, just like last time. The elevator to the next floor. And if we're seeing another closed door, then we know an enforcer is near. The symbols on the wall, is it an indicator that Direwolf is here? Or am I trying to read too much into it? Next time we're going up the elevator like this, we need to watch and see what we see. If it's the same, then it means nothing. Then it's just a design choice for the tower. Yeah. We were about 2 games in, over 200 hours played, and I still make the exact same mistakes. Just run, knowing it doesn't work. Heal us? Yes, thank you very much. Oh, their movement is so low that they can't even reach the coin. Yeah, I had this coming. Do you still have enough movement for that? Yes, you do. Just no longer the strength in order to do anything about it.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Stay away from me, you big shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe I should just equip a haze and be done with it. Uh-oh. Yeah, and do keep in mind that I should not do this when we're attacking the death enemy, the one that does annihilating everyone. Because that's not gonna end well. Any specifics? No. It's a bad day when you're playing and the enemies are faster at casting than you.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Yeah, the cursor is being a real annoyance today. Keeps popping back in. We don't want you there. Celestial Bomb. You obtain the sword of the ancient god kings. Just kidding, it's empty. Direwolf Bomb. Remember the stuff you took from here last time? Yeah, the chest was trying to afford chest college. Guess it has to start over again. As tablet. You briefly wonder how many jelly beans you could fit in a treasure chest of this size. Well, approximately 23,710. Yeah, roughly speaking, of course. Imperial Bomb. You wonder if you could use arts to turn this chest into a small wooden bathtub. Water will probably be fine. Fire to heat it? Likely not. No, because we heard a couple of times that these chests are made out of wood. And wood doesn't do well when put under a fire. Okay, turn around. Nope. There it is. A way down, it'll probably be activated once we beat our next enforcer. Alright. Took a little bit longer than expected, and the reason I'm trying to run a bit faster because I want to see if I can try to get 2 enforcers in one battle. If we can do that, would be awesome. Ah, finally. I was getting tired waiting up here. Okay, so the tower theory is more than correct. Oh, sunglasses guy. The Direwolf. Walter. Nice of you to come. If you're here, I assume that means you're ready, aren't you? Yes, it is time. I will use the living fist of our master to shatter your murderous fist. You ended up just like the old man said you would. As Master Ryuga said I would? What do you mean, Walter? So your fight with Master did have something to do with me. I told you, didn't I? If you want to know, beat me. Well, you swing some coward's fist at me and I'll end up right here. Come on, time for a good old-fashioned deathmatch. Old-fashioned deathmatch? Maybe. Weird question. Where did everyone's CP go? Don't tell me those enemies we fought earlier drained our party members of CP that I so painstakingly went to get to 200. Ah, god damn it. I didn't even notice it until now. Typical Craven. Alright, just play it off. We can do this. As always, buff up first and do the rest later. Let's move everyone close together. Really? Straight into your ultimate blow? Are you that scared of us? Really?
Just die.
Well, he is playing it seriously, so... But this is really is very annoying. So it does mean that we are not allowed to do anything just yet, because the guy is killing us at the moment.
We're good to go.
I just hope we can do 2 at a time. Alright, you all get closer. Good. Bring him back to 200. Let's see what kind of HP we're talking about with the other one. 10,000. Goes for its vitals. With its murderous fist. Okay. We still have 2 pussycats before Sherazade is allowed to do anything. If we want to heal with her, she has to survive one of Walter's attack as well. Yes, and I should have did Feint Protect on Zin, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Let's see how much we can hurt him with this. So technically if we do something with her, like an attack or anything in that range, she should be able to get 200. Yes.
I will run no more.
And Joshua hurt them as well. Alright, I thought it wouldn't be enough to take both kitties. Huh? Whoa, really? This is just trying to kick me when I'm down. God damn it. So do I take one kitty down? Because Walter is not gonna be annihilated by this. Yeah, that was a mistake. So I'm just gonna use this to take care of one of the cats. Oh, the worst thing that they could do. Wow, we're allowed to go before it. I didn't expect that. I'll take it. Restore everything. I think it's about time to end this. That wouldn't do too much. Yeah, we can still hurt him a lot if we actually wanted to. Resistant. Wow. Wow. An insta-kill move without an insta-kill. Son of a bitch. We don't have... Joshua is one of the only people next to Zin that can actually walk all over there. No zero impact, no zero impact. Alright, I still get back there. Brilliant move. Just did not connect. Alright. And down goes the dog.
That's that. Let's move out.
Son of a... The hell did you learn that kind of... Walter, as always, you are a genius, but your talents mean you would have never practiced as you should. And the way of the fist is built on training, always training, so that it comes naturally as breathing. That's why even I, your lesser, can strike you. Huh, my lesser, huh? The old man didn't think so, you know that? What? The old man told me this. Putting aside all the bullshit about the ideal of a living fist or a murderous fist or whatever, in terms of pure talent and quality, you're better than me. You can't be serious. And the old man said he was going to have the most talented one inherit the Taito style. Now, you are the densest lump of meat I've ever known, Zin, but even you know what that would mean. But that... how? I'm better than you? That's absurd. It's a blatant lie. A master would never have done that and just ignored Kilika's feelings. You're as naive as ever. That's just it. To be with our teacher's daughter without inheriting the school? You think I'd accept that? Well, hell. So you see, I demand a match with you to determine the successor. And then the old man laid another one on me. Zin unconsciously submits to you in all things, both in martial arts and the affairs of the heart. As long as you both are as you are now, you would never truly fight him. But then, I was still a young hothead, so I really couldn't accept that. So, once I kept insisting, he said he'd fight a deathmatch with me in your place. And then, I won. So, that's why I killed the old man. You want to know? So I answered. I think I finally understand. I could never understand why Master asked to fight that match with you. But now the pieces has finally fallen into place. Have they now? There is something you don't understand, Walter. I only learned about this from Kilika after the match, but Master Ryuga had just learned he had cancer when you challenged him. Terminal cancer, that is. Wait, that is why he challenged you, Walter. I'm sure he also wanted to admonish your abuse of the Taito style. And he wanted to show me the pinnacle of the art and inspire me to step out of your shadow. But more than anything, what Master wanted was to end his life in a battle against his greatest student. What the hell is this? Ridiculous, no way. So what? He just used me as a tool for suicide? If that is true, then all lie. On some level, it was deeply selfish, it's true. But when you think about it, trying to perfect yourself and your power is a selfish act, no matter what else you do. You could say a dedication to selfishness is our duty as martial artists. I think Master chose to put all his selfishness on display, and in doing so, revealed to both of us the light and darkness of his fist. Walter, take your stance. I shall put everything I have learned from you and from Master, everything I've practiced as a bracer, all of Taito, into this fist. And I shall use it to bring light to the foolish elder student before me, who has become a devil and fallen into darkness. It is my final duty as the dojo's junior student. Look at you, being all like the old man. Alright, I'll put everything I've perfected into the society into my fist, to bury Taito forever. This is nuts! One of them has to break. Zin! You fool. You were holding back like that? Shit, Ryuga was right. Why does this stuff have to taste so good? He did it! Zin won. I knew he could. Zin, well done. Yeah, that was great. I didn't think you could really beat that guy in a straight-up fight. No. The reason I won is solely because I bear the Taito style. If he'd fought me as a proper user of Taito, if he'd just applied what he'd learned, I'd be the one sprawled out on the floor. Aw, I don't think that's true. Give yourself some credit. Oh, more importantly, Zin, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? We can get some help if you need it. No, I'm fine. Walter will likely be out for a while, so we can leave him here, I think. We need to keep heading up. Right. Let's deal with the terminal then. Walter is unconscious, unable to move. Well, at least he's still alive. A barrier to the upper levels and transport gate now unlocked. And of course, way back, in case you want to go back to the RSA. Barrier to the upper levels and transport gate now unlocked. Alright, so Zin is technically not necessary anymore for story purposes, so if we wanted to, we could change our party with someone else and give them a turn, just to shake things up. Because next one, there's a high chance it's gonna be Luciola, which we have Sherazard here for. So what do we wanna do? Because we're about a half hour in. So if we want to do another floor, then it's going to take at least another half hour in order to get the next enforcer down. Do we want to give other people a chance? Because the greatest strength Zin has is his Thunder God kick, which is basically useless against a single target. It would just make him a pure melee fighter. And even though Agit is not one of my favorite characters, it might be nice just to have him here in our party, just to have him fight a little bit as well. And then maybe at the end we can bring Zin back after we've done the Ren fight. Yeah, just to mix things up. Not necessarily a bad thing to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go visit the RSA. Yeah, and with all the stuff that we found in the access pillar, and of course the things they sell here, we should be able to get Agit up to speed, and then bring him back to the pom spot for one pom fight. We'll get him probably around 80 as well, just like the rest, and maybe learn maybe a move or two that he still hasn't gotten yet. Would be cool if we could do that. Yes, hello, sir. Repairs are pretty close to done, so I popped in here for a quick breather. Udley Society is gonna bite back even harder now that we've explored that access whatever. Gotta get some rest while we can. Alright. Well, you're allowed to get off the bench, Agit, and Sherazard still needs to be here for Luciola. Let's see what we can do with his equipment. From 9:35. Yeah, it's been a while. Is Jagd what we want? No, I think we might just need to give him one of the store things. Yeah, for now it will work. Prevent, seal, and mute. Ooh. All abilities up except RNG. Yeah, we might as well. Ooh. Oh, the Tiger Heart. Let us give him Divine Cross for now. See if we can get him some other pieces of equipment as well. And Xenobreaker is not better, because I think the weapon that we are wearing right now is the one we found in the access pillar. It's just not bad as what you're wearing. Reflector. Yeah, let's get that for him. And then upgrade exchange. We probably need to upgrade this entire set, because I don't think we even invested a single thing in there, yeah. Well, because he's not really a magic user, it's not too expensive. We can deal with that. Let's see what he actually has. Let's put the equipment in as well while we're at it. We can just upgrade it. This needs to be changed. It needs to be fires. The other one also a mandatory fire one? Yes, it is. Recover small amounts of EP while walking. Well, he's not a magic user, so that has absolutely no bearing. Yeah, then it's got to be Seal 2 that we're gonna use. Just because it is another one. Put shield. I think shield can just be removed. A move is nice, but I don't see the point for him right now. Do we want to give him an attack 5 and evade 5? Action definitely needs to be up to 4 at least, maybe even 5. EP cards, we can give him a 4, but we can also give him a 5 if we wanted to, but he doesn't use magic, so 4 should be more than enough in case of emergency. Hit 5. What will we put in the last one? Put the evade in this. And we combine this with movement. It's not a bad thing, is it? If we need to pick something. Still contemplating, do we want maybe like a strike 2 in there? Because seal, we need to use another fire one, so it's got to be a seal 2, because the rest is just meaningless. And he's not going to be casting, so the EP cut 4 is more than enough to balance that part out. So by using movement, with of course the increased hit rate, we're going to make sure he can hit everything more purposely. And what kind of movements, what kind of magic do we have now because of this? Well, of course we have the basic ones. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave here. I think I will give him an action 5. And maybe an attack 5 as well, just to give him that little extra oomph to get him to move. Alright, well, we'll leave it here, right in the RC. I will move back to the access pillar, going by the online shops on every station, just to see if there's anything we can use there to up him a little bit more. And if you guys know of any way around the second red quartz that we need to use on a git, feel free to write in the comment what you would put in there instead. Maybe ingenuity is not actually that bad, but I don't see him as a potent art user, so walk recovery for EP at least doesn't benefit us in the slightest. So yes, alright. I will be at the access pillars at the start of the next episode, so we can go straight to the next layer, the next enforcer, and which is probably going to be Luciola, and see if we can beat her straight away. I will go by the Poms as well to get a git above 80 and make sure we raise everybody's CP to 200 so we're ready for the fight. And hopefully, on the way up, this time we won't lose it. So we can hit her hard straight out of the gates. Because if we can get rid of the ads in one round, like the first or the second round of every character, then the fight is over. It is just over. Because we have enough revives to get everyone back in case there is like a death mood or anything like that. And everything else is not a bother, we can deal with it. Alright, Luciola, next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're going after Luciola the Bell. Alright, see you then. Bye bye.